and I want to make it nasty.
Hello, everybody. We're live. I think we're live. Are we live?
That was perfect.
Can people hear us?
There's a delay always, so we'll see.
Hello.
Have you changed the screen yet?
There you go.
I think I did. Hopefully I did.
Oh, God. I love the Austin Powers.
So Rob will not be joining us tonight. However,
What are you talking about? He's right there below
We do
us.
have new Rob downstairs.
Yeah, we're real sorry that Rob won't be able to be here to dull you to sleep with his dulcet Australian tones, but, you know.
He's... John.
He's from Australia, right?
No.
It's just I'm looking at it and it's uncanny. You know, like, it's like, are you sure
It's just-
Rob's not here?
There he is.
It's just the glass. That's the only thing.
Huh.
Hold on. I haven't seen anyone. Hopefully people can hear us. If someone's in the chat, speak now or forever hold your peace. I need to know if I'm running the stream right and you guys can hear me.
I can hear the volume.
You can hear it? Okay.
I put it up.
Alrighty. Well, welcome everybody to Spelljammer Tears of the Moon. This is a quite special episode, especially because our DM is not here and we get to make all of the rules.
We killed him. No.
Well, we sent him somewhere where he won't ever come back, so now we're in charge. The first thing that I'm going to do as the new DM is we get a really cool Spelljammer that's like a skyscraper, like wide and long, and it can, you know, like fly super fast. Does anyone else have any suggestions? We can really
All of us
beef
level
this thing
20
up.
all the time.
Yeah, we're all level 20. We get like
Can we change the name to Fears of the Moon?
Ooh, I like
Which is
that.
like a scary.
Yeah. It's like, well, that's when we do like the Halloween
Oh,
special,
spook.
you know. Ooh. We also need like laser guns on the ship, right?
Yes.
And
Captain
Fudge
Gideon
and,
approves.
Fudge and Bucket grow by 0.4 centimeters, and I think that's all we really need.
Absolutely,
Damn.
hard and no
Yeah.
clue.
That's a huge boggle.
Yeah.
Torque gets a pizza oven.
Torque gets a pizza oven, yeah.
Now that's busted.
OP.
Yeah.
And we're off to the races. Today's episode starts in the helm of a Spelljammer. Your valiant helmsman, Praecordium, is sat. He is extremely buff. He has. I'm just kidding. He's the regular
This is
old
alternate
Praecordium.
version.
He's regular old Praecordium that you have ever known, and he has sent out invitations to all the members of the crew to join him in the helm. So, I believe the first one who got their invitation is Belly Pop. Belly Pop, what are you doing right now?
And I came to the helm
No.
because of
Like,
the letter.
what were you doing when you got your letter? What's going on in Belly Pop's life?
Well, that's a little personal. I was in my room. What's it to you? It's none of your business.
Oh, I'm sorry, Belly Pop. Why don't you have a seat? And Praecordium gestures to the 6 other chairs in the helm of the ship, all circled around Praecordium.
I'm sorry for the outburst. I'm just a little hormonal.
It's all right. I think everybody is right now. This is exactly why I called you here. Oh, is that Epka coming down the hall?
How?
There
Is
he
this where you finally kill me?
I wasn't planning on killing you, Epka. I was planning on having a pleasant conversation with you. Is that possible,
Okay.
or...
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I just saw this paper
Stop,
that says,
please.
meet me at this specific time. And I was
Please.
like, oh god,
Please.
it's happening.
Please,
Oh,
please. What I'm about to say, do not say sorry, okay? Stop saying sorry, please.
I'll try my best. Will groveling work?
We're growing, we're learning. Do I smell something? Is that Torque carrying a platter of Mama's cookies?
Yes, I was in the middle of cooking, and then you got this letter thing, whatever.
Well, I mean, you can bring it with you. We can all share. Don't you think?
Yeah, there's always plenty for everyone. Do you anything else I need to? Why are the chairs here?
Just have a seat whenever. I mean, are you
Yeah,
busy?
yeah,
Are you
but-
cooking right now? Do we need to do this later or?
No, no, I just shut the oven off. But is there anything else I need to bring? I mean, I didn't know I needed to prepare hors d'oeuvres or any
No, I think
appetizers or anything
I think
like
just
that.
this light snack will be perfect for what we need right now.
All right. Well, if I need to go do finger foods, just let me know, and I can throw something together.
No, I think we're good. And Gideon should be here any moment.
Saving the best for last.
Oh.
Glad y'all able to make it over here tonight.
As always, Captain. Well, I mean, you're not the last to show up. I believe Celestian. I gave him an invite, and you know, your friends, Belly Pop. I set them out a chair. Would they like to share one, or?
I'm sure they'll be in any moment.
Right? Recorded, like, kind of sits back. Well, I guess we'll wait here for a little bit.
Quick question for you, Prey. So is this the follow-up that I was asking you about for this HR meeting?
Somewhat. I figured I would kind of freestyle it. Because you had asked me to kind of bring us together closer as a crew, and I remembered something from my past, but I would like everybody to be here, especially Celestian, because, you know, he's been quite mad at me recently.
What does HR meetings? What does HR stand for?
Human resources, but we are not all human.
I'm not a human, so I guess I'll leave then.
Humanoid,
No, it's-
humanoid
What?
resources. Does that work?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a figure of speech.
Are we going to be doing icebreakers?
Somewhat. Yes.
I didn't like human resources back where I'm from because that just meant you were getting too uppity and you got 8.
All right.
Using humans
think of a new
as
name for it.
resources.
Well, the others aren't showing up, are they? Do you think they're just, like, not coming? Or... I wrote them a nice letter.
If you want, I can go try to find Celestian if you like.
I mean, sure.
Excuse me real quick. I'm gonna go search around the ship and try to find him.
Okay,
and
we
round him
find
up.
his room is locked.
OX.
No response.
Well, I don't know if you can hear me or not, or if you're asleep, but we'd love it if you'd be able to come down to the helms room. We're doing a crew bonding experiment.
No response.
Hopefully. I see. Well, the invitation's at your door. If you ever feel so inclined to come down, please follow. I'm gonna head on back.
What, is he not coming?
I don't know. I knocked, no response.
Oh,
I
that-
spoke, no response.
That looks really bad on Celestian. He's definitely the bad guy in that situation, huh?
No. Let's not go point no fingers right now.
Right. Well, now that everyone who will be attending has arrived, I assume you are wondering why I summoned you into my helm and into my circle of trust we have here together. And also why I asked you to bring a sock. and we'll get to that. But the reason why we're doing this is Captain Gideon asked me to kind of help out here on the ship because there's been a lot of tension brewing, a lot of well, he said, she said, but I mean, Yue's not here anymore, so we can talk all the dirt we want on her. But
I don't think that's right. We should not talk about her nasty.
Oh, but like, I mean, she was a vampire, right? Like, can we all agree on that? Or she had like some sunscreen, or
And I'm almost certain of it.
see, Belly Pop's on my side. You're on my side, right, Epka? You never met her, and you.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel incredibly neutral towards her.
Yes, but you believe that she's a vampire, don't you?
I don't know.
Right. Well,
I never seen her.
in any
She ate
case,
garlic with no issue.
yes, but maybe she had dentures in or something. I don't know, and had like a little like plastic bag to catch it.
The plot thickens.
Sunscreen. Anything's possible. She disappeared without a trace. What if she ate Haruko and pretended like Haruko kidnapped her? Ever thought of
She
that?
tried to hide the body. Oh.
Well,
Well,
in
maybe
any
I'll
case,
have it the other way
stop
around.
pondering upon Yue's fate. The one thing important to us is a lesson that I learned long ago from my guidance counselor, Mr. Dubs. Gideon, you met Mr. Dubs. Do you remember him? Yes. He taught me.
Of course I do.
He taught me a very important exercise to use in situations such as this, where there is so much distrust and anger happening between a group of friends, and we've got to get that better, right? So, I think that the best way to start this group session here is by everybody going around in a circle and giving me a compliment. Belly Pop, you can start.
Well, I believe I can say what's on everyone's mind, which is that you're a real trooper.
Oh, thank you, Belly Pop.
I mean, to go about every day looking like that. To still be able to fly a ship in your condition. To even have the energy to get out of bed. It's remarkable. I'm impressed. I could never do it.
Words are hurtful. Words are very hurtful. However, thank you for the compliment, Belly Pop. Nothing but praise from your beak. Gideon, you may now compliment me.
Well, I do gotta admit, you do have a way with flying the ship. Even on a last minute notice, I'll be like, hey, we gotta go from here to here. You're on top of it. Gotta give you that.
Yes, and it's even easier to fly the ship when Celestian behaves and I'm right?
Hold on now. Hold on.
Celestian didn't
compliment
show up
towards
to
you.
our little powwow here. I think I'm the better man, aren't I? Just saying.
Torque, you're next in the circle, right?
You look particularly extra cornflower blue today, like my crayon.
Thank you. I used some blue makeup to really rub in the blue of my awful curse. Isn't that right?
You
Belly
wear
Pop?
makeup?
Yeah,
That's
it could
a
be a
concealer.
disease.
It could be, yes. And Epka, I know we've not known each other for much time, but of course you have a compliment for me, don't you?
You are very tall, and I'm told that's a very good quality to have.
Thank you. It's very nice of you to say. Well, now that that's over, I say we move on to the next part of this exercise, which is we must define our inner being to one another. So, to be able to grow and to understand ourselves, we must first make ourselves better. We must say both what we do with our lives, what we create for the world, our profession, and we must also present what we do with our soul, our passion to one another. You see, my profession is a pilot, but my true passion is villainy. Does that make sense?
Right. We already knew that, though.
Yes,
I
but
didn't know any of that.
I'm just presenting that to you so you know what to tell me. Does that make sense? I don't know about your
So
passions.
I have to bear myself to you.
Yes.
Oh,
But
all
don't get
And
naked.
Torque starts taking his apron
Don't
off.
get naked! No, stop!
No, hold
What?
on, buddy. Hold on, buddy.
You have to bear
He
your
said we
inner
have
self.
to bear ourselves.
Your
to each other.
inner self. Not
Well, I have an Audi. I don't have an innie.
No, your soul. Bear your soul upon this
And he'll
place.
pick his foot up there. There's my soul, right?
Oh,
I-
just tell us what your profession is and what your passion is, Torque.
Well, I'm a chef and
Yes.
a bodyguard
Yes.
and
Well, you just need
first
one.
mate.
You just need one profession. Now you need a passion.
Well, although
what
I
you
really
love.
although I really love cooking, I always wanted to dance. I always thought that I was graceful and I would be a good dancer, but I had to go into military right away as we go training. So I never got to twinkle my toes, so to speak.
See, this is why we're doing this. I just learned so much about you, Torque, and it was beautiful. Honestly, I'm tearing up a little. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yes, I'm actually really good at the Hadozi waltz. If you want, I can show you.
I think we can do that later.
Oh,
Gideon.
all right.
Well, name's Gideon Valiers, as you know, but
Hi,
profession-
Gideon.
Howdy. My profession is a bounty hunter. Now, it's kind of taking a little bit of a back seat because all of a sudden I find myself with a whole crew, which plays into my passion, protecting my crew. And along with that, I do love to do a little bit of tinkering every now and then. Got my goggles, you know how I do.
Oh,
A true tinkerer
music.
at heart. No, like his machines.
yeah, yes, but what about where you found the book and the bow and the thing and the music? Is that not a passion?
Well, it's a long story, and that's kind of a part of my life that I kind of had to shut out for a little bit.
Like
Yes.
like Torque's dancing.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
And belly pop?
Well, I believe we all know my current role. Why, I was hired here to be Master Gideon's second in command, his first mate, his confidant, advisor, mentor to everyone here on the ship. I was recruited away from my previous role in a competitive bidding process. You were there. You saw it.
Yes, he has advised me many times. And you, Gideon.
But I'm the first mate.
Well, title Schmeidels. I'm also the lead cultural officer of the ship. Responsible for crew morale and
Wait, then you should be doing this.
festivities.
Shouldn't you
I was
be-
thinking the very same thing.
Do you want to take over, or do you know Mr. Dub's teaching tactics?
I'll take it from here.
Alright.
All right, everyone. We're going to line up in a row.
I stand up and line up where
I'll stand next to
I'll s-
Prey.
We'll need music.
I'll sit next to Torque.
Can
Yeah, I take the rear.
Gideon, can you do one of those magic music stones?
Now after me. 2 steps left and a twist.
Balexa, play.
Which way's left?
Alexa, this is so sad. Play Despacito. Okay. So we're dancing? What's going on, Belly Pop? Tell us what we're doing.
We're gonna choreograph a bit. This will go for hours.
Okay. Hours pass as the crew choreographs a bit together.
He said it's
Wow.
step, hop, pray,
Step,
not hop, step.
Step, jump, step, hop, step, jump. Step,
Hello,
jump.
my
forgot to
baby.
twist.
Hello, my darling.
darling.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
Can we please take a break? I got my knee so many times. I'm so short. I don't know how I did that.
Keep up now, Efka. We
You
must
took more
improve
falls
morale.
than average.
Wow. Whew. Well, that was fun. I don't have to do what you asked me now, Gideon, right? Since we got that good morale
no.
boost.
It was a lovely first audition. Same time tomorrow.
Sure.
I have a
We might put
conflict.
a pin in that. What's your conflict?
Anything but that.
Well, that was a great morale builder right there. Thank you so much, Belly Pop. But for curiosity's sake, I am still kind of curious about what Precordium had in mind.
Man, I thought I was getting out of this one. Alright. We should get going with this, or we're gonna be here all night. After we've brought forth our inner beings, which we just did. Oh wait, Epka, you haven't bared yourself to the world. Tell us.
Don't keep your clothes on.
I'm always naked all the time, though. I just have the cloak.
Do naked, but with your voice and your mind.
Yeah, I get it. I was just explaining it to Torque. Okay, I'm sorry.
He begins to telepathically
I-
remove his clothing.
Something needs to support the clothing. I'm a sanitation specialist. Very good at cleaning. I learned for the best and got shocked when I didn't do well. And also cleaning animal pens. But please don't wake up your animals if they're dangerous. They like to play that prank on me all the time.
That's awful. You have a
That's really
truly,
sad.
a truly horrific past, just in all accounts.
Yeah.
What sparks you, Epka? You're one with a spark. What brings you joy?
Never really had a chance to really think about it, but if there was a time where I was a little bit happy is when I was learning from my teacher.
Being a student, learning, an academic, that's a perfect passion.
Yeah, if you know what everyone's makes them mad, they will get mad at you.
Well, now that everyone has bared themselves true, and we know each other's deepest, darkest secrets, we shall continue onward into this path of reconciliation and healing. Oh, holy shit! Your beatbox. Okay.
Alexa,
Alexa, turn it down. All right. Still a little too loud, Alexa. All right, there we go.
That's Black Alexa. Thank you very much.
Oh, now I get it.
You have to call her Black Alexa. Only I can call her.
Y'all just Balexa.
Yeah. We must find the traits about us that we don't like, and we must visualize them in a form of an animal. An animalistic instinct within us. For me, even though it is my passion, it is what I despise so much about myself. My villainy has gotten out of control, and I see it within myself as a snake. One that can strike at any moment at those who I love. Does that make sense?
Like a slippery little snake.
Yes, like a slippery little snaky snake.
That bites at you in the night when you're sleeping, when you least expect it. The venom coursing through your body as you're slowly wilting away.
That's horrifying.
Epka, you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Epka, what's a flaw about yourself that you see?
Oh boy. There's a whole page. There's a whole book full.
Let's focus on the big one. Biggest flaw.
The size of his head.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's
That's
not as
one.
big as mine. So, second biggest flaw.
I'm very prideful.
You are the least
Really?
prideful person I've ever met, Epka.
I am.
You bow to everyone.
I think Torque spits out a Mama's cookie. Mama's cookie goes flying out of Torque's mouth as he says that, like just a spit take.
You just
They always.
I just asked you your biggest flaw, and you just said I work too hard. Like at a job interview. This is such a strange move. You are the least prideful person I've ever met.
I'll back at the ranch. I was a little bit uppity.
Wow. All right. What do you see this uppity part of yourself as?
Ooh.
What animal does it represent?
A ferocious lion.
A ferocious lion. Very good. Epka has shared his flaw. Yay. Torque, what about you? What do you see amongst the darkness of your soul?
Maybe because I'm not whole. And there's two parts of me trapped in a chutnoid, and I can't get myself all together. And then all the times I'm either raging, or I'm sad, or then I'm happy, and then I go all over the place. I'm emotional,
Yes. Yeah, we can see that. Yep.
and I'm not. Damn it, Nick. I am not whole. So I think part of me is like, you know how there's all kinds of parts of me all over. So I kind of think of myself like an octopus, with all these little individual pieces of me are the limbs of the octopus.
An emotional octopus. Yes.
Yes. Although octopus are supposed to be really smart, and Torque's kind of smart, but and I can't squeeze into tiny holes like them. But
That's okay.
Still,
This is just a thought experiment. Don't.
And I don't have the
think
little
too hard.
clacky beak thing that they have, or anything. Oh,
Hey, you don't have to. Like, I don't look like a snake, but
I don't know. I've seen a
Epka
snake.
definitely
I seen a
doesn't look
snake
like
on
a.
Capri that looked just like you.
He doesn't look like a lion at all. Like, can we? So.
Maybe it was Shandos. Either way, there was a snake that was your color. It kind of had a big head like you.
All right. Thanks. Gideon.
That was very insightful. But for me, I would have to say I have a fear of being forgotten.
Oh.
And with that fear, whenever I look into the night, I think of all the many histories and tales and exploits that have gone on in all sorts of different planets. And I just think, what I'm doing, is this going to be forgotten? So, when I think of the night, I think of a crow or a raven.
crow. A forgetful crow.
A crow that could be forgotten.
It makes sense. Some species of crow are very intelligent.
I would think more like a goldfish, because I heard that like once they go around the bowl, they just forget.
Yes. Could be a goldfish, too. Which
Maybe
you want,
you're a
Gideon?
crow.
You want the crow?
But maybe you're a crow holding a goldfish in its beak.
And forget that it has the goldfish in its beak.
Gideon gets to decide what his animal is, not you.
Oh,
I was just making a suggestion.
That's
Man, y'all got cool animals. You got a snake. You got a lion. I'm gonna go with the crow.
Fine.
Yeah,
And-
sorry, my pridefulness is enforcing my values on you.
We were a little uppity that time.
Yes,
This is good. We're working out our feelings. Belly Pop, what feelings do you need to work
This is a
out?
religious cult, but Spelljammer. That's what it. Okay, nailing down this character. Got it. All right.
It was a commune, not a cult.
Okay, sure.
Just drink the Kool-Aid.
Well, I'm not sure I could ever compare to just how flawed my crewmates appear to be.
Wow.
But if I had to pick something, I suppose it would be my dysfunctional and sometimes debilitating need for the approval of others, including strangers, people on the street, random passers-by, a cockroach in the corner.
Oh, Jerry? His name's Jerry.
The cockroach?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He has like a family. I talk to him sometimes. I'm sorry. All right,
I've
we'll
been
go
on the
back.
ship long enough to know its extended family.
Yes, I'm sorry. Oh, what happened? Did we lose someone? Oh, John. John's back. Is he back?
Yeah, I'm
John's
back.
gone.
I'm
Okay.
back.
But
So
now,
good.
okay, turn your camera. There we are. All right, everybody's back. Whoa!
And I'm back.
We just had a space-time contortion. All right. And what
I
does
dropped it.
what does your need for approval manifest itself as?
Why, the lonely and mighty king of the jungle, the peacock,
Ah, yes. Putting your
prancing
feathers,
about with never an audience.
putting your feathers on show, my friend. Well,
Nature's original tragedy.
now that we have found our flaw and assigned a mascot to it, we must go into our mind palaces. Have you ever been into your mind palace before?
I don't have one.
Well, I go into mine all the time. I use my imagination to make a scene in front of me. And
Is that when you
forth-
like freeze and stop talking and your head is like tilted to the side and you're just staring off into space?
No, it's
You sometimes drool a
instantaneous.
little bit.
That never happens. I'm.
Yeah.
It's instantaneous when I go into my.
No, you may think it is, but it's not.
I think it's instantaneous.
You see Precorium like tilts his. You see Precorium tilts his head to the side and starts drooling.
Eyes glazed over.
Pray, you can use my sock to wipe the drool off.
I cannot come
Sorry?
up with a funny
Right back.
retort. I don't.
Here, you want my sock to wipe
I
your
just
this
spent a
drool?
month in my mind palace and I can't figure it out. So, well, let's all imagine together a place. It's a zoo in which all of our animals live, the flaws that we have created. And we are going to walk into that zoo and we are going to free all of those animals from the bounds of ourselves in order to become better. Does that make sense?
Wouldn't I die if I was in a zoo because I should be in one of them aquanarium things as an octopus?
some zoos.
No,
got
we
a
are
lot of
ourselves going into the zoo where we are. Does that make
But
sense?
I wouldn't. But the octopus wouldn't be in a zoo.
Well, there's marine exhibits in zoos, yes?
I've never seen one.
Okay, well, you haven't been to many zoos, okay? So...
I believe
I've
it's
been to
technically
6.
called an aquarium then.
Yes, I would be in an aquarium.
Okay, we're going to the aquarium zoo hybrid of our imaginations, where there are octopuses at zoos.
Okay, I don't know
Like
who Grid
two
is, but I'll tell him hi when I see him.
What was that, Billy Pop?
Well, do you buy one ticket and you get into both attractions?
Sure. Yes, that's exactly how it works.
But only one turnstile.
We're not buying tickets. We're breaking in. We're sneaking into the zoo and letting those animals free. Does that make sense?
But isn't that like tapping into your villainous side that you don't want to be in if we're breaking in?
Yes,
Why
but,
can't we just buy a ticket?
but
That's it
to
from
be
the guy.
a villain, you must become a villain. Don't you
It's
understand?
probably a bundle deal.
I thought you don't want to be a villain,
Yes,
but you want to free.
to beat,
It's your bad side.
to beat a villain is you must become fire with fire. It's the only way. You have to trust me
I
on
say
this.
we
This
just
is
go with
Mr.
it.
Dubs.
What's that?
Certified.
Mama always said 2 wrongs don't make a left.
You have to
And
trust me on this. This is Mr. Dub's certified technique in solving all group issues. Does that make
All
sense?
right.
We have to keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They
I
all
think
live
was
together in this magical, imaginary zoo-aquarium hybrid. And we must tour this zoo, break them free, and without being caught. What would we be caught by, you must ask?
A zookeeper.
Yes, a zookeeper. What is the zookeeper? It is
He's
our
a man.
mental and emotional blocks from preventing us from becoming better people.
It's not my favorite film.
No.
And this zookeeper, he is enormous. He is the buffest dude we can imagine, and he would beat all of us in a fight. So we've got to
think he
do
can take
this
me.
quietly.
It's hard to imagine such a thing.
Well, we must use our brains.
Oh, I'm screwed.
It's okay, Tark. You seem very capable.
But the trick is that all of us are beholden to our flaws. We always follow their orders to a T. And we're beholden to each other's flaws. When I go into villainous mode, it's hard to get me out of it, isn't it? It's hard when Torque is emotional to help him, calm him down. So all of us are beholden to each other's flaws. Whenever one of our flaws makes an order, we must follow it, no matter the cost. It is ingrained in us. Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah.
It's like we
Oh,
have
then.
shackles
Yes.
to our wrists all together.
Shackles. We are now entering into this magical mind palace. Close your eyes and think upon where we are arriving. As you enter, we find ourselves in the first challenge. This flaw of mine. The room of the great villainous snake. This is not a normal, would you say, attraction at a zoo. There are no rocks to lay upon, no sun lamps to bathe in. It is more like the mischievous office of a supervillain. My snake is sat in a large red armchair, and it looks to you all, and it speaks. This is where the sock comes in. When I place my hand in this sock, I am now my flaw. Does that make sense? In your imagination, you must do as I tell you. But Praecordium is gone. So I'm gonna give everyone their character sheets. So Belly Pop, Pultacine, Gideon. There's gonna be a lot of information coming at you. In a quick. Oh, did I just pull both? Oh no, never mind. Ryan and John, you should all have your sheets. Okay. So, if you are to do something inside of your imaginary world, there is a mechanical system to see if you succeed in overcoming these flaws or if you fail in doing so, which is by rolling 3d6. If your profession helps you, so the profession that you gave when you were burying yourself true, you get to add an additional 3d6 when you roll. And if your passion helps you, you get to roll an additional 3d6. Everyone got that so far? If you roll a 1 on any of your dice that you roll, you have to mark on the bad things table. And you describe how that bad thing happens to you in that instant. If you fill up those, like, circles that you have on your sheets, that bad thing occurs, right? So, like, the lose your temper with someone has 2 circles, so you can mark that twice before it happens. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Okay. If you fill up all of those, you've washed out of Mr. Dub's class. Let me get some villainous.
How do we decide if I want to do a thing?
Mm-hmm. So I
would roll a 3d6.
Mm-hmm. But if that thing, like, so say my snake tells you to do something and it's related to something, like it's related to cooking, you get an extra 3d6 when you're rolling it. Does that make sense?
Got it. And if it tells me to dance,
yes,
that's my passion.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. And then so if you get a 2 or 3 on the d6, nothing happens. If you get a 4 or 5 on the d6, you reduce the like overall score of the problem ahead of you by 1. So like I'm going to assign say I'm going to tell you to do a handstand. That's a difficulty of like 2, right? I would say, right? So you would roll to see if you can do a handstand. And if you get a 5 or 6, a 5 or a 4, you negate 1 from the 2, right? The total of 2. Does that make sense?
No.
So imagine it's like a health bar. So that challenge of doing a handstand is a health of 2. And if you get a 4 or 5, you minus 1 from that 2. So it's now a 1. And then if you get a 4 or 5 again, you minus another 1, and you've beaten the challenge. Does that make sense?
I gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you roll a 6, you get the minus 1 from the difficulty, right? And then you get to re-roll that die again. So it's like an exploding dice, right?
Okay, I totally see it. So like 4, 5, 6 are successes as opposed to 2, 3. Well, 2 and 3, which is nothing, and 1.
2 and 3 is nothing, and 1 is you have to put a mark on your bad table. Okay. All right. Let me get. I was getting villainous music. Hold on. There we go. I am now becoming my flaw as I put on my representation of my flaw. Hello, everyone. I am Dylan the Snake. I wish you harm and suffering.
Dylan, I got a problem with that.
Too bad.
Do I have my gun in my imagination?
No! No, you don't have your gun! That would be cheating!
Okay.
Gideon, for your insolence, I demand that... what should I have you do? Bake me a cake!
I can't bake myself a cake. I leave that to Torque. If I remember correctly, it's sugar, butter, and flour, pretty much, correct?
Egg.
And an egg as well. So, do I roll a d6?
Difficulty of such a task is a 5. Oh.
Let's give this a try then.
You can work together on.
You need some vanilla
on baking
in there
the cake.
too.
Oh,
So you have to roll
you
three. You have to roll 3d6. So, but you
Well,
got
just-
that one. So, oh wait, no, you only rolled one.
Those rolled.
Yeah,
Yeah, I rolled 1d6 and I got a 6 on that.
yeah. So just roll another 3d6.
Another 3.
Yes, because
that's
you
good.
roll 3d6 to begin.
Oh. I want to keep that 6.
But you did keep that 6 because you are now rolling 3d6. So you have reduced the difficulty of this task. In your mind, you have reduced it by 2. So you have prepared all of the ingredients together in front of this snake. And I don't think you rolled a single one, right?
No, it was a 2.
Oh,
and a
you
3
got
and
a 2.
4.
So you got a 2? Oh, wait, no. So you didn't get a 1, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So you've gotten the task down by 2, but you're not done yet. Do you want to keep doing it by yourself, or do you want to have a friend help you?
I'm gonna go with our resident cook. So, hey Torque, mind helping me with this cake situation?
No, yes, absolutely. All right. What do I do to help him? Am I just gonna, because this is something I'm professional at?
Yeah, so you
I-
would roll 6d6.
I roll 66. Got it. All right. There we go. We're gonna roll those. Roll. Uh-oh.
Okay, so we have our first 1. Oh, why is it freaking out?
Yeah, I
So-
got a 1, a 3, a 2, a 4, and 2 5s.
So you have reduced the cake down to 0, right? So you have
I would get
completed the
3.
cake because it was a difficulty of 5, right? I think
And he
that's-
took 1 off.
and I thought he took 2 off because he got a 6 and then he got a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it's down to 0, but I got a bad thing that happened to me.
Correct. So you use that bad thing to mark on the bad thing table. So you could either like do one of the ones
So-
and have it happen right away, or add it to one of the like bigger ones. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I imagine that while Torque was doing the cake, he went to like crack the egg, and then like somehow he hit it on the edge of the table, and then like sliced his hand open, getting a cut on his hand.
Okay.
So I have a cut there, and I can't really mark this thing.
Yeah.
But
You should be able to go to the draw tool, the little pencil, and draw a line.
pencil.
There's a little pencil on the left side of Foundry. There's a person. There's a pencil.
I have a person. I have a square. I have a person, a square, an L shape, a target, a ruler, and
No. Underneath the person.
if I click on person, there is a measurement
don't-
controls.
Do I have to? Okay, I'll just mark it for you.
Yeah, I don't have access to draw it.
Okay. All right. And
I don't see it marked.
as you like kind of there you go. As you like get cut in your mind palace, you feel an emotional like release as you start to process what has happened to you in your mind.
Alright, okay.
That was just a baby game. First steps to your destruction. For I, Dylan the Snake, have much more in mind for you. All of your next tasks is to write me a song. It must be a good song, and you must sing it before me. The difficulty of this task is 10.
We all have to write a song?
Wait. We have to write individual songs or one big song?
Write me the best song you can think of.
But each one of us?
All of you
One.
together. You're working together to become a better group.
You're
Well,
a
we got
very
the
nice
choreography.
kid, Dylan.
Mr. Chicken, have you ever written a song?
Many songs. I've performed some for you.
Well, I didn't know if you wrote them or you
Of
just...
course, I write all my material.
Ah, it's impressive.
I want to do an insight check, but we can't because we're not playing D&D.
My deception's plus like 11.
Yeah, Torque's not gonna.
Well, you take the lead. I can do a harmony or two in there.
La 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 la.
Okay. So I
What do I roll?
believe
36.
yeah,
66.
66 for belly pop, and then Gideon, do you want to roll as well? Seems you wanted to.
I mean, Gideon is an artist, right? Or is a musician?
He chose tinkering as his
That's my passion for this
Passion,
exercise.
It's not my best work.
Okay, so you got 3 off the top, so that's now it's down to 7, but you got 2 failures.
Oh,
Oh.
So I tell you where I put the failures?
Yeah, I mean you can just if you don't want to, you could just ping on the map. where
No, I
you
would
want
like to
them.
put them both in something near me catches fire.
Okay.
of course you would.
All right. So describe to us. So it says if any bad thing happens, you get to describe it, make it fun.
Yeah, as we're rehearsing, there's a section in there that's not a lot of vocals, but a whole lot of spins. You know, too many spins, and well, that candle never saw that flipper coming, and it went right into that beautiful tapestry on the back of your wall.
You see, Dylan the Snake turns and he goes, "My tapestry! How dare you, insolent bird! I can't do anything because I'm sat in my chair and it's comfy."
So we won then.
No, that song was not good enough. You still have 7 difficulty points.
Well, that's because we haven't added the baseline yet. And that's where Gideon will come in.
The intent is not that the same person sits here and rolls all
Yeah.
over and over, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
that
mean,
everybody
if the same person does that over and over, their incidents will rack up, right?
I can like clang my cleaver and my spatula together. play some drums.
Does anyone have a book on music? I have never understood the things. Maybe I could spend some time, at least getting what makes the basics of a good song down. Maybe that would
Quick,
help.
Torque! Smack your spatula on Epta's head!
No, no! I deserve it!
Ooh!
Oh yeah, your head resonates.
You
That
you
can't
could
be
just
bad.
flick it now. If you just flick it, you could make a little humming sound. That's yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Well, I'll help. Let's go.
So I only roll a 3d6.
Correct.
Because it's nothing I have can help here.
Is my
But
bouncing head
there's no
working again?
limit. There's no limit on any of this, though, so it doesn't.
Look at that!
2 6s and a 3.
Oh, those 2 6s again, man.
Okay.
So the 6s don't do anything unless you rolled a 1 to offset them.
No,
They're just
no, they do. So
They
now that
take away
he
the
rolled
point.
2 6s, he can roll 2 more d6s. So people can only help once in a thing, right? So.
Oh, I thought you said we could just sit there and keep rolling.
No, I don't think you can do that. I think I'm gonna go back on that because then there's no point to having the like, professions and stuff. It's a
Yeah,
one-page
that's-
RPG, so it has some like flaws
Yeah.
in the system.
So I rolled my 6s again, and I got 2 more 6s.
So you can roll roll again. They're exploding dice, so you keep going.
Oh no!
Do it.
This is when I'll get like
Going
2
to
1s.
town on Epta's head right
Yeah.
now.
Snake eyes.
Okay.
Oh no!
So
I got a one.
you got 1 failure that you can mark. Just tell me where you want it.
I want to mark on the I lose my temper with someone.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Epta.
But that's 4 points.
4
and we took away
more
from the 7
off of the
so
7, so there's only 3
it's
left. Yeah.
Yep.
So a killer drum beat is added to this song that is going along, and
Does something-
the beat you've got going, but it's still awful, and you're losers.
Yeah.
Well, that's rude. Listen to this bass part real quick. Ba-doom, boom, boo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. And so, is that 3d6s for me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Ulster.
Okay, so there's
that's
one-
a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Okay, so where would you like your failure?
I lose something precious to me, my own
Okay.
sanity.
No, it would be like a
got-
physical item, you know.
Okay.
But it's only in your mind palace, right?
Yeah, but like you know, it's like you know you.
Oh,
you,
no, Master Gideon,
You
where'd
wouldn't
your
be
shot
able to
go?
use that in the you know the, and you would
Oh.
also feel the loss, you know.
Snap.
As I'm like strumming my bass, going back and forth, my goggles fall off.
And then you see the snake lurches out, and eats the goggles.
Pesky little bastard. I'm gonna remember that.
As you are like thinking in your mind palace, you feel your goggles don't feel like they're on your head anymore. Justin, you may take off your goggles.
Oh no! Oh, this feels weird. Oh no!
Okay. So I think
with
that was how many more off? I think it was 1 more off, so there's still 2 left.
After will adjust his humming to the beats that Torque is giving him on his head. Like,
Okay. All right. Roll your 3d6, Epka.
3 1s, please.
Woo! Okay, I think you just beat it out with the 2, so you don't have to roll another d6 to so you won't get a 1. So you see the Dylan the Evil Snake starts bopping along. This song is acceptable. You have earned my bid in your escape plan from this place. Consider me an ally, tenuously. And Dylan, the snake villain, will follow you out from the enclosure.
I kept imagining like there was a cat in his lap, and his tail was just like wiping over top of it, though, like the tail didn't.
Yeah. Okay, and wow, that was wonderful, everyone. See, you all sated my evil instincts to eat cake and listen to music. Isn't that wonderful? Pretty much that's a baseline. But I want you to go crazy with yours. Because next up, we're visiting the prideful lion. That is Epka's flaw of being too prideful.
I need to really adjust my attitude.
Yes, this is a severe attitude adjustment. Yeah, let's get some other music on.
It's just so sad I don't want to participate in it.
Alright, Epka, put your sock on and embody your flaw.
I was still hoping for the wire hanger.
We go through it, and then there's like a door with sort of like a chain link door in front of us, and Epka just hesitantly puts it out. Please don't maul me, please don't maul me, please don't maul me, please don't maul me. And he opens up the door.
You're no longer Epka. You are the lion. Describe your enclosure, Epka.
Well, all around you are these strange walls of plastic. And behind you is a metal gate with a little weird latch that's really big, but it looks like those type of latches that you need to squeeze. And in front of you is a ferocious, like, 3-inch tabby lion.
Wait, a tabby lion?
He's 3 inches, and he's ferocious.
Wait, so this is like a lion that's 3 inches big. Like he is like this is how big, like you could pick him up.
This lion is actually just a kitty cat.
Alright, let me get some less epic music going. Hello, little lion.
I don't like working 20 hours a day. I'd rather work 16. I don't appreciate the nice, disgusting ice cubes that my employers give me. I had lunch.
Work out these emotions with that sock puppet. Now tell me, prideful lion, what do you wish from us?
What? A compliment? Maybe some, encouragement to make me feel better. A challenge rating 5.
A 5 compliment. This one has to be good. Is anyone good
Just to be clear, we're helping him overcome his desire for humane working conditions? Is that what this is all?
Yes!
Just to be clear what we're honing in on here.
Oh, Jesus.
As my passion is villainy, I don't think I'm certified to give this thing a compliment.
It's okay, there's not a lot to compliment.
No, you're prideful.
The creature's prideful, and this is all a trick. It really wants an insult.
Oh, yes. Could be. Do your best insult, Belly Pop. Oh wait,
You're pathetic, sad little puss.
86.
Roll 3d6.
How many those dice?
4, 3, 3.
So that's one success. So it's down to 4.
It's okay. Joke's on you. I get told that every day.
So we're going to be mean? Is that what we're supposed to do?
You do nothing but slobber all over the floor and give me allergies, you filthy cat. Why do your eyes stray so far from each other, huh?
I can't.
Like
I can't keep playing this.
go in 2 different directions. What's up with your tail? It's all wonky, you weird-looking cat.
It's at a weird angle because someone stomped on it.
God.
Oh no, stop. Megan, stop.
You pitiful
Losing.
creature! All you do is complain and whine.
Maybe we should just shoot it, Gideon, and put it out of its misery.
I think I could roll a 66 because I feel rather villainous right
Roll,
now.
yeah, roll your passion. Well, actually, would it be profession or passion?
That's
Wait.
my passion. Oh no! Okay, wait. So I got a 6, so let's see what happens when I roll that. Okay, so we got 3 off the top, so we're down to 1 left on the challenge of giving this cat a compliment. But I did fail too. And I'm gonna put that towards I am grievously wounded. But I haven't gotten to the 3, so I'm still fine.
Okay.
I'm tired of you walking in my kitchen and getting your hairs all over the food I prepare, and you cough up hairballs in the corner, and you're nothing but a mangy cat, and I would just like to throw you against the wall.
Wow.
Babe, I understand you.
I don't know. You broke up. I didn't hear what you said.
You were too high pitched.
Never did that, but I understand that feeling.
You ruined all my recipes, and then you were loud, and you wrecked my souffle.
I guess if anyone had to take the blame, I guess it's good that I did.
There was you, I saw it.
Okay, I believe you. Even though I don't remember it.
Your big head got in the way and did everything.
Wait,
Yes,
you're supposed
I
to be
did.
insulting the cat, not...
The cat has got a big head, too.
Yeah, I have a disproportionate head. It's a birthday
It's like
bash.
just a giant bobblehead-like looking cat, right?
Yes, now it is. I'm becoming very self-conscious about my head.
We're supposed to be building Epka up, not tearing him down.
You
No,
said we were supposed to
the
tear
ship
him.
is
You told me I had
stale.
to insult him.
Yes, insult the cat, not him.
Oh, you're an ugly color of orange. Like, not even the cool kind of, like, neon oranges that are in my crayon box, or even a burnt orange, or anything. You're just like an ugly color of orange.
You can roll an extra d6 for that.
I just.
4d6, please.
We have to do what the cat says. Oh my goodness, you're out of control with these dice, Ryan.
I wish I could roll like this when we play normally.
I think you just
but
succeed, because there's
I
only one
succeeded,
left.
so I don't want to roll
Yeah.
the 6s
No.
over, please.
No, you succeeded. The 3-inch cat reduces to an inch. Now it's 2 inches.
Are we reverse Grinch Harding him? He's just gonna shrink to nothing.
Maybe that's the way it goes.
Self-esteem fully collapsing in on itself.
Only John.
This is my next task. Oh boy, I sure do love being lazy and sleeping for 4 hours a day. Man, I would love to, like, can you all make me a bed? A very comfortable bed? A challenge rating 8.
Alright, everybody, we have to make this tiny cat a tiny cat bed. Who's up for
I
the
only know how to
challenge?
make a hammock.
I think I might be
Remember,
well
make it
suited for
very-
this one.
Make it very comfortable for my laziness.
Alright,
So-
since we got a
Gideon has to
small
build a
little cat
torture rack.
here. I'm like an Iron Maiden.
Stretch him out.
It's like there's like a cat like bed pillow type of thing, but then there's stocks that are there, so he's got to stick his head through while he lays halfway in.
That's the idea.
Alright, so you want a torture bed? I got you. I might be able to do a thing or two with that.
Oh, Gideon, we saw one of those on the Sexy Panther.
Yes, the love bed.
You were laying on it, remember?
Yes, we woke you up.
Don't remind me. Alright, so probably gather some spikes. First off, spikes, we got some knives. Ooh, yeah. Gonna lay it out. I don't know if I want to do the handcuffs, because that was a weird feeling. I didn't like that one as much.
Paw cuffs.
But paw cuffs. We can go with that.
Is this Gideon or
Yeah.
Justin that's going off on this kind of stuff?
I don't even know at this point. But yes, we'll have it as a nice little hammock. Lay right on it. And then that way, whenever it's time for, when it's time to clean it up, we'll just wrap it around and tight. And boom, we got him in a bag right there. So it's like a little torture bag as well.
Oh. That's your profession, or wait, not your passion. Roll 66.
Mm-hmm.
I love how we're just all over the fourth wall here.
That's right where I like to be.
Yeah, everywhere.
Oh wow, this was terrible. I got 3 3s, a 1, a 2, and a 5.
So we took 1 point away from the 8, so there's 7.
Mm-hmm. And on my bad thing table, I am a bit scratched, clawed, or cut in some way. And it's from all the knives that I was trying to gather.
Boy, this bed of yours is sure is looking comfortable. I could probably, take a 30-second power nap.
Right, I'm going to cast I'm going
Like
to
a
cast
catnap.
I'm going to cast a magical spell on the bed to make it extra painful. I'll roll 3d6.
Wait, isn't it villainous so you can roll your passion?
No, I can't do that for everything. That'd be cheating.
Okay.
That would be villainous cheating.
Yes. Oh no, I got a 1. Alright.
But you got a 6 too.
Yes, I got a 5 and a 6. So that's, let's roll another. Oh! Another 6. And a 5. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four.
4 off of the total, so bringing it down to a 3 left.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 8. Wait, no, it was 3. Yeah.
Well, it was 8, and
Yeah.
then just took up 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's,
I thought
there's,
you were
there's 3 left. However, in the process, I suffer a heart attack. Oh! Oh no! Ah! Is this what heart attacks are like? I don't really know. Ah!
Torch just thumps your chest.
We have to give him RPC.
Yeah, Torque, you could do
All right, Torque goes over and starts doing compressions on his chest. But then when he goes, instead of blowing in his mouth, Torque actually puts his lips on there and then tries to suck out the air to
I did it right. I did it right.
That was awful. I'm never having a heart attack again.
I'm a PBR specialist. All right, yes.
Alright. Anyone else got any ideas for this bed? We still got 3 left.
I know how to do hammocks. What do you, Belly Pop? What do you know how to make?
Well, I do recall many failed attempts at learning a little dance jig on a bed of hot coals. But the key word is bed. So we'll just line some hot coals.
Ooh.
No, that's a
Fair
good
enough.
idea.
Let's see how hot you get those coals.
That's a 3d6, right?
Yeah.
All right. What did I get? 2 fails and a 5.
So we have two left.
It's up to you, Torque.
All right, I know how to make hammocks. And I know that we want a torture hammock. So I'm gonna do it.
Big money. Come on, keep on staying hot.
Oh!
So that's a 6 and a
four,
4.
so
So we
that's-
got it's 2
we
away.
needed.
Yep. So you don't have to reroll.
Oh, thank God. Now you here. There's your hammock. Torture hammock thingy.
My employers will be very happy to know I will only be able to sleep for 1 hour and 30 minutes. The required amount of sleep for any good worker. Now it's time for the final challenge.
Oh God.
This is gonna be the toughest one yet. I foolishly believe that I deserve compassion and love. Give me a hug. Challenge rating 1.
Here, come. I'll give you a hug.
And he'll put his hands like out for the tiny little kitty to like crawl into his hands.
Yeah, no, it's now 1 inch.
Oh God.
Here, here's my finger. You can sit on it. And then he'll like try to like bring it up to his chest and rub it.
Squash
He's not
him.
gonna Lenny it.
Squash
No.
him.
I'm gonna hug it and pet it, and I'm gonna not squeeze its little head off. Yeah. And okay.
Do you squeeze it?
No, I don't squeeze it hard.
We must do the opposite for him.
You want me to do it? Squeeze his little head off?
Squeeze him.
All right.
So Torque will then bring it in real tight and then just clamp his heads down and then trying to pop his head off like it was like it was gonna shoot out like a Pez dispenser type of thing.
Be the sharks.
Okay. Roll your 3d6.
Oh
Still
well,
winning.
Success.
I got the
however.
one.
Oh yeah, you got.
I got it, but I got a 1. Oh wow. Torque's gonna mark 1 on the I do whatever the next person tells me to.
Okay.
Now I'll describe the last bit of it. As you squish its head, and you open up between your fingers, an even smaller cat, about half an inch, appears before your
The
finger,
Dr. Seuss episode.
and it will say, and it's probably gonna peek the mic. You have completed all of my things. I will come with you and fight to the death. Hooray!
Alright.
Oh, John.
I'm ashamed that you made us do this.
We're freeing his soul, don't worry.
Yeah, I think
Oh, I
I
don't
got
like
that.
this.
Where do we go next, Master Cat?
You're there to fight your enemies.
Yes, which enemy?
That crow.
We must be careful. He'll try to eat you.
Alright. We go to the Forgetful Crows exhibit. What does it look like? Captain Gideon.
The crows exhibit is pretty much like you're standing in almost nothingness, almost like an abyss, but there's stars everywhere. Let me put on my sock. I see you have made it to my night of a million nights.
Oh,
I am Crow Gideon.
oh, Master Crow, we have come before you to serve your every whim.
Don't kiss my ass.
Your voice has such a timbre to it.
That's an easy one.
Hey, what's your name again? I forgot.
I am Crow Gideon.
Who?
Is it one word or a hyphen?
It's like a hyphen kind of thing. It's a long story with marriage. Long story. Crow Gideon.
Captain Crow? Or Captain what? I'm sorry, what animal were you again?
A crow.
Ah.
Like the bird.
A goldfish?
Like
imagining-
the bird.
I'm imagining Gideon dressed as Moira Rose.
Oh no, we
dang it,
lost
John.
we lost John again.
It's that internet down there.
Yeah.
You got to put another hamster on the wheel, John.
I think it's with how the weather is down here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super windy it's super cold too. It was like 80-ish thing. Now it's like 30.
Some ice.
Sorry, Crow Gideon. I forgot what we were talking about. Can you get back to it?
Ignore me!
You have but one task here. Look into my nest of a million twigs. And it's just a huge circular nest. It's like probably about 20 feet in diameter. And it's all very dark, very black. All you have to do is find the darkest egg, and you will pass the test.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give it a shot. Now I'm not so prideful anymore. I can think clearly. I would like to grab a handkerchief and start wiping away at the eggs to find like which ones are actually dark and which just like has some stuff on it. Just like, oh, this is actually a nice dark egg, and no, these are a lightish, like sort of like a lightish black, and not like a nice deep like ebony black.
You may roll your dice. What is your passion, little one?
I like to learn.
Roll your 6 with the challenge rating of 12.
Holy shmoly.
I got a 1, but I got 2 6s.
You got a bunch of successes there.
Yes.
Ooh, more successes.
1, 2, 3.
So,
4, 5,
John,
6,
what
7.
would you like to mark off on your sheet? This is your
I lose
first.
my temper with. I lose my temper with someone.
Okay, but you're not there yet. You still have one more to go before you do that.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, so you gotta fill both of them for it to happen.
I'll use the bit scratched or claw. So,
No. Like you mark that down, right? But the next time you get a failure, you can mark the second one, and then that thing happens.
Oh yeah. I understand that. I thought I had to.
No.
Yeah. All right, dude.
So you knocked off 7 off the 12. That was
Yeah.
a good turn right there. You are on the right track, little one. Who is next?
I'll take out these are my crayons, and I'm gonna pull out one that is called Onyx Black, and then I'm gonna hold that crayon up to each one of the eggs, trying to find one that matches it.
Very nice. And your passion, remind me one more again.
I love to dance. Yes.
But your crayons make you resourceful. Have 4. Roll your 4d6.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, there's
Yeah, reroll.
that one looks really good there. Maybe. But that's it.
We're up to.
I think it's that one, but I'm not sure.
So we're down to 4 left on the total. Let me take a
Who
close.
dares?
Let me take a close look at that egg. I'm going to take the egg and bring it over to the raven and compare it. I mean crow. And compare it to his feathers. Oh, I'm not doing so well at that.
Not at all.
Not in the slightest. I get 2 failures and no success. Wow, I'm going to lose my temper. And I say, Gideon, this is a stupid test. I hate this one.
I am sorry you feel that way, friend.
No, I'm
but,
not talking to the stupid crow. I'm talking to Gideon. You came up with a stupid game. Who wants to
pardon
search
me,
through
my bad.
eggs?
We have to go through. We have to go through life's trials, and these trials are not always what we want or expect. Listen to the crow right there. He's smart.
No, we're not supposed to be listening to the crow. We're supposed to be listening to Precorium because he's in charge.
Wait, isn't it Gideon's time to, shine? Also, I trust anything this crow Gideon says. He says it with such confidence.
All right, well,
Pray, you have to learn to share.
whatever.
I'm not going to make you any more special treats at dinner if you don't start learning how to share.
Well, I mean, we still have 4 left, and it's not like we can get that or anything, so I guess we lose.
We have 3.
Oh, we have 3 left?
How about you, my Avarian brother? You care to find the darkest of eggs?
Can we create things in these mind palaces?
Yes.
But of course.
Then I summon with my magical prowess a pit of bubbling oil deep within the earth.
The animation.
This looks like a dark tar, if I'm correct.
You are correct. And I'll take the whichever egg they had honed in on, with all their little comparisons, and I'll go give it a dip,
Resourceful.
and I'll hand the sticky dark egg back to. Well, it
Remind me. Your passion one more time.
won't get off of there. You have to take it.
I'll take it. Remind me your passion again.
Why, entertainment, of course.
You have a funny way you speak about you little bird person. Roll your 66.
Oh!
Well, that's a lot of.
By the gods, I haven't done it.
Almost there. Alright, so mark your failures. Where do you want them?
I'll put him in I am apprehended by the zookeeper.
Okay.
I will give you all one last chance.
The way that I think we should do this is if you want to go again, you have to take 2 harm just automatically. Just to, make it some sort of, addition to the failure, right? Like no one got it, right? So I'll take the 2 harm and try again. So I'm gonna add 1 to my next you know what? I will do a hold my beer action. So this is the first time we get to do this one. Hold my beer actions must be done alone, so can't have any help in focusing on this thing. And I roll my 3d6. Any 1 to 3, it's a failure. On a 5 or a 6, I double the amount of negating. So, I mean, it doesn't matter in this scenario because we only need 1, but it would be like 2 from each, right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So a single fire counts as 2.
Yeah. So this is my action. I take this egg. Well, if this egg isn't black enough, maybe it's your eye that isn't black enough. And I punch the crow.
Give me your worst.
Hey! I do get 1 failure, which I will mark on something near me catches fire, but it doesn't happen. And
Why did you get a failure?
because on a 3 and below on a hold my beer action, it is an automatic failure.
Oh, I see that now.
Yeah, you should you can see underneath the there's like a little tag underneath.
Yeah, I see it now.
All right. But I think I succeed in punching the crow in the eye.
Sometimes violence is the answer.
Oh.
However, you do not examine the crow himself, and I hold up a black egg. But
Look, I found it!
Here is your answer. There we go. Through a physical persuasion. You have passed my trial. And now, from here, you go from the skies down to the seas to follow the octopus.
Are you coming with us?
I can give my guidance, yes.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we
And
go
now,
through the turntable, out of one side of the park and into the aquarium side to go see the octopus. Torque, can you describe the domain of your flaw?
As you walk into the aquarium, there's a side room that has different displays, and you step in, and there's this tank sitting there, and you start to see this octopus climbing up the side of it, and then coming out over top of the lid, like out into the floor, and then crawls up to where there's a bench sitting in front of there. There's black lights everywhere, so it makes everything light up, and things that are like luminous inside the tank are glowing. And then as the octopus finally gets up and sits up, you realize that he is wearing a monocle on one side and has a leotard and a tutu on.
Oh.
what a get up you got there.
Must be difficult to find choreography for you. Like the little steps. I guess it's 1, 2, 1, 2, but it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Well, absolutely, doll. That's why I'm here.
Oh,
Certainly, you have to love my performance here. Yeah, I'm just a big show. That's all it is. I'm the best one here in all the zoo. Everyone loves to come and see me. They want to see me dance.
I'm sure you are, but do you have any tasks for us?
But certainly, you know what I need? I really need someone to make me a new outfit for my new performances on the stage. So I'm looking for something that's fabulously just everything I could ever want, you know, and something, maybe even some boots for some of my legs.
Boots, you say? What would you say if I said I can make you some boots that'll make your tentacles go crazy? The fastest tentacles you ever seen.
Well, aren't you just the sexiest doll ever? I love it.
Thank you for noticing. You'll
Don't
be doing
tell my
pirouettes,
husband, though. He'll
grandiers.
find out. They do what?
You'll be doing pirouettes, grandiers, everything.
Oh, a gentleman after my own heart.
So what do you say we give you some speedy tentacles?
This outfit has to be very special, so I think it should be something that's a little difficult, but not too hard if you're good at it. So I'm gonna call it a 9.
Fair enough. I'll get started on creating some very, very fast boots.
So you're gonna
And I'll be
use some of your
tinkering.
special talents to do it?
You know it.
Then you know what you gotta do, doll?
What I gotta do?
You're gonna have to roll some dice and see if you make it. How about 6 of them?
For you, of course.
Ooh.
Okay, that is 1 failure and a 6.
Four successes, and you get another reroll.
Extra roll.
Okay. The roll's a 3.
Okay. So that's just 4 successes.
Okay. You do I not take?
Yeah, you get
one thing on the back.
Yeah, what
Have I been
do you-
counting wrong this whole time? Isn't it 5 successes? Because the 6 counts and then you get the extra dice?
Yeah, he should.
Yeah,
have.
but
You got-
he didn't get
You get the one offsets? Does the one offset? Is that what happens?
No,
No.
but he only got 4 successes because he got a 4, 4, 4, and 6. A 3 doesn't do anything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he only got 4
okay.
successes.
Yep.
What do you
That
want the
makes sense.
failure on, Gideon?
I am grievously wounded.
Okay.
the
took
boots
a little
very
bit of-
lovely.
Took a little blood, sweat, and tears, but for you, only the best.
Thank you so much. I think they're lovely, but I need something more for my ensemble.
I think I have just the thing. As you can see, I'm one of the few people on this ship with any sense of taste at all.
You certainly are. You just have everything. Look at the style.
All you need is a little bit of accessorizing and perhaps a subtle but aggressive shoulder pad.
I don't really have shoulders, but maybe we can make it work.
It's all illusion, my dear.
Certainly. Well, since are you a performer?
Well,
would know
how
all
could you
about it.
tell?
Certainly, because we know our own. You know. So certainly. So why don't we just do something here for me, for Gloria? We could just do something.
You're going to love it. Just let me get to work.
Go ahead and use your talents and roll them. 6.
I'll summon in my mind palace, my chest, but it's enormous. It's half the size of the room. And I'll try to scramble up to the top. I don't know how Dowar ladders work, but somehow I get on up there.
There's like little insert holes where you can put your flipper
Put a
into, like.
flipper
It's like a interconnected rings.
Ooh, dude, 3 6s.
Oh, yo.
No failures, too.
So we were
Ooh.
down to 5.
Another one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have.
Roll another one because you got another
Wait.
6.
Oh, I
Yeah, but
keep
he doesn't
going.
have to.
Yep.
He doesn't have to.
Oh,
Wait,
you
wait,
don't.
he doesn't have to.
Oh, he got
He's already-
to the limit.
This is the best outfit. I think I'll be great on the stage.
What did I say about the shoulder pads?
They look great on me. I don't. I just got to own my one set of tentacles here up a little bit, and they'll just give me the perfect position.
No one will know. It's not your real shoulder.
You are a star. We should perform together.
Well, I think it's meant for us.
Well, why don't I just join you and I can see and we can perform after this? Maybe we could put something together.
My dear, come with me. Take my flip.
She'll slap out a tentacle just right into your hand, and this suction cup just goes. Together we could take over the world.
Wait, that's my bit.
And then you just see as she's walking, there's just like that sound, that suction cup just.
Yeah, I'm imagining. What was that old game on like PS4, Octodad?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if she gets going too fast, you just see it looks like I'm spinning. There's just legs that are just rolling in a buzzsaw type of thing.
I would like to say the cat has been. Oh no, the lion has been running on Torque's little hat.
We've got one more place to go. We can pick up one more friend that we have. Let's head over and see his exhibit.
Okay.
Lead on.
Belly Pop, would you like to describe your exhibit?
Yeah. When you approach the avian outdoor exhibit, one like a lot of zoos have, where you can kind of walk around it, and it's all this big like sort of cage structure, right? But as you open the door, when you peek inside, it's not the inside that you could see from the exterior. When you open the door, it's just a blank room, just entirely white. Can't even see where the edges are. It's just a white room, just looks like a white plane as far as you can see. And the only thing you can see is maybe 20 feet in. There's no color, but almost like the pencil outline of a mirror. Like a mirror that someone would have at like a dressing room table, right? Like something sort of large where they can see themselves. And looking in that mirror, turned away, is a peacock with its feathers just drawn in, not on display, just looking forlornly at itself in the mirror, and that's all that's in here.
He used to be so handsome.
I am entirely bereft of joy. My adoring fans have disappeared, never more to see my beauty. Oh,
Sounds
take
like we gotta
pity
put a
on
little pep in
me.
your step. Sounds like we gotta put a little pep in your step, because you, my friend, might be the saddest peacock I ever seen in my life.
No, what's your name?
Well, I didn't think of that part yet.
Is there?
You can call me Esmatilda.
Oh, Esmatilda, is there anything we could do to make you feel better?
The only thing that could bring joy to my now darkest days would be to remember the good old times. Allow me to put on a show as if I still had an audience. Allow her old peacock to strut and show her stuff on the runway. Challenge rating
By all
10.
means.
Well, I'm going to put up some sparkling disco lights and a center beam on this beautiful peacock of a stage light.
Well, Well, I suppose you could roll 3d6 for such a small idea.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, I think it's pretty good because I got 2 6s and a 5.
Oh, I forgot. There's Matilda.
There you go. Oh, okay, so that's 3 successes, bringing it down to a 7, but I do mark something on my sheet. Which, as I am flinging my hands up to present this magical scene, my pants fall down and I'm in my underwear. Oh no, my whitey tighties.
Oh God!
I am fiend
And it
some
says
way.
Monday.
But it's Tuesday.
Exactly.
FCO will start putting down chairs so everyone can sit at amazement of this beautiful peacock.
Oh, well, I suppose empty chairs or something.
Yeah, well, we gotta get that. We'll get that audience soon, and like when they behold your beauty, they'll swoon, and they'll need chairs if they're swooning.
Well, we'll see. Roll 3d6. By the way, if y'all want to sell like one of your things as like the extra,
Yeah.
prompt me. Yeah.
Okay.
Sell what?
Like
you wanna sell one of your
present
extra,
what your thing is. Like, so
If
like
you think you deserve more than 3d6,
yeah, so like if like I guess
Got it,
if
understood.
Torque was like, I'll
Yeah.
bake some goods to draw in more people or something, like.
So that's 2 successes, 2 failures.
I guess it's a little better. You can see a little bit of color starting to come to the room, a little bit of like shape starting to come back to it.
So we're down to 5 left, right? And you need 2 marks. What are you marking?
All right, I want to lose my temper with someone,
Okay.
and something near me catches fire.
All right. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay.
FK will start going, You're not a lion, you're a kitty cat! And the cat, which is named Peshka, by the way, we'll go.
You're losing your temper with yourself.
Yes. And,
Jesus!
Peshka goes, I think highly of myself. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh God!
Only John.
This is what John does on the side, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
He just does this these things.
Yeah, as soon as he leaves, he makes up arguments with himself. It's kind of scary.
Don't talk
Like,
about.
I feel
don't
like
talk about
there
my
should
side
be a
hobby.
Spelljammer like inpatient mental health resource service, that we can go try.
He's definitely suffering from some PTSD.
I
That's
really
for sure.
think like professional care is required at this point,
You need help. Professional help.
and I can't provide it.
I think I might be able to solve all of our problems except for Epka's.
Gideon will step up next and say, well, we all know the best part about a performance is the applause. Am I correct?
I suppose it's something to look forward to.
What if I could tell you I could guarantee that you will have what sounds like hundreds of people applauding for you as soon as you spread your feathers?
Well, just a few hundred. I suppose I remember that roar.
For you, we can make it sound like 1,000. I got a nice little invention in my mind.
Oh. Well, let's see what you can do with 66.
Much appreciated.
Ooh.
Wow. That's a lot of one. There's
I only
one
hear the one
success.
clap.
Hold on, let me throw one more in there because there's one success.
Oh. Alright, that's 4 failures. Where do you want these, Gideon?
Let's get 2 on Stampede
Bash.
and 2 on something near me catches fire, so something actually does catch on fire.
Okay.
I have it like the noise kind of spreading out throughout all the chairs, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, bam! One of the chairs in the back actually starts to catch on fire. I'm like, I'll take care of that. Torque, how about you take it from here? And I like try to like fan all the flames out with my coat.
Symbolic of my career.
Torque will look at his alter ego and his inner self, and
so I myself think that maybe I can hand out some things and draw a crowd, but I need you to go get the crowd. So why don't, because you're so fast and sneaky as an octopus, go let all the other animals out in the zoo so they can all come here and they can be the audience here. And then they'll smell my cooking and want to come here as well. And we'll draw them all in.
suddenly, listen, we'll get you the audience. I'm out there and I'm going to go get all your audience. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Well, I guess I'll take whatever audience I can get these days.
And then
With 66.
Torque will toss a cookie over to the peacock.
here, this will help brighten up the day as well while I'm doing this.
I can't, my figure.
These are no fat.
Oh,
One
that
failure.
wasn't very good.
I think you got 1 success, so we're down to 3 left.
Torque will lose something precious to him,
Okay.
and Torque will lose his spatula and cookbook. Not his cleaver, but he will lose his spatula and his cookbook.
Alright.
I
And
thought you were gonna say your loincloth.
Torque, as you do that, you can't think of any of your recipes in your head.
Well, at least I have the mama's cookies recipe that's on my blade.
We're eating cookies the rest of the trip.
Okay, I'll suffer the food poisoning.
What failure do you want?
That's
wait,
right,
you
yeah,
did
put
it.
it
You
in
did
the-
the
yeah,
precious. Yeah, that's right. Well, someone's gonna bite the bullet for us to keep going here. Who's gonna take the 2 failures?
Why don't you all just give up?
Never.
Never give up.
Point.
And then I'll do it.
And I will put I don't know where I'll put it. I'll put it in. Oh, I had one and I'll do whatever the next person tells me, but you forgot to mark it.
Oh,
But I will go ahead and fill that one up.
okay. Okay.
You should just give up.
You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't roll.
I don't even care about this thing anymore.
So you agree. There's no point at all.
Come on. I stepped up for the last one. Torque gave up even after doing it. It makes no sense.
I'll do my best. FK will,
Okay.
so we got the Mind Palace thing, so he'll have all these posters just of the peacock just so beautifully made, and we'll start going out and putting it all over, and we'll, like, with the chair on fire and, all that mess, we'll start, like, cleaning up. He'll do the hold my beer action, and I will put, 2 and grievously wounded.
Okay. And I think you're cleaning, so that's get the 66.
Let's do it.
All ones.
I don't think you got a
That'll do
single one.
But I do get 2 failures.
Oh yeah. Cause you're hold my beer.
So I get 2, 4, 6, 8 successes, and 2 failures.
Did you already have one in grievously wounded before?
No, I took 2
Okay.
in grievously wounded, and for a roleplay sake, I'll grab that last one in grievously wounded,
Okay.
and the next action must be hold my beer action.
Okay. All right.
That's
Okay,
it, right?
so while Evka is
That's it?
cleaning and all that, yeah, I just want to describe how he gets grievously wounded. So when Evka is cleaning up and doing things, he goes over to a cupboard and a raccoon comes out and he starts scratching it by him like he starts getting mauled.
That giant head is just too much for the raccoon.
Yeah, raccoon scampers off, but yeah, 8 successes. Let's do it, boys.
Well, things are really looking up. Wow. I am a new bird. And she'll spread her wings, or her tail feathers.
She
I think the
can
males have the tail feathers. We're gonna forget about
Yeah.
that. It doesn't
It's
matter.
the male, yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. Throw that out.
not in Spelljammer.
Not as Matilda. And
No one tells Matilda what to do.
yeah, it's been a strap on the whole time. Sorry.
Oh, I love it, Nick.
And yeah, the color comes back to the room, and I imagine the animals coming in to fit, and as Matilda is strutting the runway under the lights and the all her razzmatazz.
Sure, she's beautiful.
There you go, Wes Matilda. Look at you.
I am renewed.
Well, you should come with us and get out of here.
Yeah.
There's bigger stages.
I suppose my show is wrapping up.
Yeah, seeing you happy was totally worth the brain damage.
As you all start moving to get out of the zoo, you see that there is a blaring alarm. Woo, 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 that begins playing. And as it does, evil Dylan Snake makes himself known to you all. It is I, Dylan. And we have been had. We must quickly brew a plan, all of us animals, to get these and us, these people and us out of the zoo. We must work together to think of something. Everyone get your socks on.
Set face, let's go. We're gonna have to do something special.
I will think up a mighty ship for Precordium to fly from here. And that ship will be painted black. Dark as the night, with red highlights. The most villainous color scheme.
And that shall provide the cover of the night.
Maybe we could provide some distraction. Me and Esmeralda there. We could do a performance and distract whatever's going on. What do you? No, maybe.
Well, we can't do anything. It has to be our people. So make the plan what they're good at.
Torque could cook something that they would really like, and maybe it would cause a trap that they would go after the food?
Good idea.
I can totally clean up the tracks afterwards. He is very sneaky and tries not to get noticed a lot.
Gideon, I believe, can do some investigation and see the best way and the best route to get out of here. He has an eye for the detail.
I suppose this old bird can put on some sort of distraction. Perhaps some light show, draw some attention.
Right. The DC to escape the zoo is 30.
Oh,
Right. And we are going to begin our escape from the zoo.
I have a fear we're all going to be stuck in the zoo.
we're not gonna get it.
Not without sacrificing
Yeah.
some stuff.
That's why I concocted my part of the plan to have 96.
How do you get 96?
Because I have both my profession and my villainy in my part of the plan.
Oh, you stacked it.
Yeah.
Stacking a deck.
Let's get some...
That's what happens, guys, when you play Monopoly with and James is the banker. Slides a few extra $100 bills underneath his
Right.
spot.
I guess Precordium's gonna start out the lot with his 96. Flying off. I'm actually gonna do this as a hold my beer action, so it might get kind of scary for me here.
You might die.
I might die, but that's fine. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failures. So, let me go to my sheet. 5 failures. I'm scratched. I lose something precious. Something near me catches fire. And I mark 2 on I am apprehended by a zookeeper. Okay. But I did contribute 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 from the total of 30, so that's 22 left.
So you think you're better than us?
Yes. Yes, I do! I mean,
I'll kill you!
yes, I do. Okay.
And from here, Gideon will squint his eyes and try to find the best route, whichever way no one else is going. And he's going to hold his beer. He's going to do some investigating and tinkering.
Okay.
Maybe not so much tinkering, just investigating. So would that be 3d6 still?
66, because you're using
6.
your... What was it? What did you say your profession was? Bounty hunting. So yeah, you're doing investigating.
Yeah. Alright, 66. Come through.
Everyone's arms got tired.
So that's...
So
Oh wait, I forgot to re-roll my 6 too. Hold on.
Oh, 2 successes.
Yeah, I think that's another 2, so it's down to 20, and then you can re-roll your 6.
okay.
But he has failures.
Yeah, but we'll get to that in a moment.
There's a
So that's 6 off the total, so it's down to 14 left. But you have 4 failures on. Oh, I forgot to
will
describe my
take-
failures too. I'll go do that in a second.
Oh, you can go and do that now.
Okay.
Grab mine.
I think I had the lose something precious. Precordium's Dylan mask is destroyed and flung from the window. No! Something near me catches fire. As the mouse flies out the window, it catches fire. No! And I think those are the only one that went. Oh, I was cut. As the mouse flies out of my hand, it cuts me. Ow! Okay. What failures would you like for your 4, Gideon?
Let's have 2 on I'm apprehended by the zookeeper.
Okay.
And I'll also go 2 on I lose my temper with someone.
Okay.
And so I straight up lose my temper with someone.
Yeah.
I was wait, is it Gideon or Crow Gideon that's losing his temper?
Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
Gideon in like out of the game is losing his temper.
Why do we pick a zoo? I can't believe this. Precordium. This is the last time you host game night.
This isn't a game. This is therapy. It's supposed to hurt, Gideon.
Well, I'm hurting all right, and I got some thoughts.
Thoughts
Everyone
about
heard
what?
it.
I'll tell you if we make it out alive. If.
Alright, who's up next?
Everyone heard it, right? I host the next game night.
This isn't a game!
Agreed.
Straight from Master Gideon's mouth.
Okay. Edka will, I can make some changes to what I said, right? If so...
No, you just do what...
It's all made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I guess so. I mean...
I just wanted to add that he will, since this is a zoo, right? There's other animals around. He will learn he'll learn from the animals where like the zookeeper usually goes, like his trails, how he like where he likes to go to first and where he likes to go to last. So we have a better
Back in the
idea.
deck.
Yeah,
His hands
back
in
the
the his hands in the banker till. Watch out.
All right, and I would like to do a hold my beer action.
Okay.
Nah, John's the one who's holding all the property cards. That's what it is. Suddenly he's got Park Place added to his side of the board.
Yeah, Broadway all the way. Holy moly!
Oh my gosh. That's a crazy high.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, you got like
You might have just
7
won the
sixes.
game.
So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
12,
14.
14.
I think that's it, right? FK just did it.
I don't remember. I remember we were at 20, and then
Yeah,
We were
I
at
think-
30. We went down by 8. So we were at 22.
So-
Yeah, but I
And then I
took
went.
off like...
I think
no.
you took
Yeah.
off the 8, and then I took off how many?
I took off 10 total, remember? Because I rolled another d6 and got a 4 at the end. And then Justin...
Jay took off 2. He only took off
But
Just
I held my,
6.
those will hold my beer.
6.
8. He had an 8.
Yeah.
So he took off 8.
Yeah. So now we're down to 12, and then Apka just brought it down to 0.
No, you. I thought you said you took off 10. How many did you take off? Because we were 30. Oh, never mind. You're right.
Yes. So
Right.
30 down to 20, 20 down to
Hurrah!
12, and then Epka 12 to 0.
Can I just do
Huzzah!
can I just do one?
Oh, there
You
he
may
goes
not.
again.
That's what happened. That's his failure. That's the
Yeah.
bad thing that occurred.
Son of a gun.
Epka, do you have 2 that you want to fill in to make something happen?
Okay, I am demeaned in some way,
Okay.
and Peshka, the cat, will appear behind Edka saying, "Wow, Edka, you're really good at this." And he will turn around and say, "No, you don't mean that." And one mark by I am apprehended by the zookeeper.
Okay.
Does it get hard doing all of this in reverse? Over and over? Like...
Right? And everybody close their eyes once again and imagine as we escape and we let go of what we brought with us away from ourselves. Chant with me. Hamana, 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 hamana.
Hummus, 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 hummus,
Honey,
hummus,
my sweetie, my dear.
hummus, hummus.
Hummalumba ding dong.
You know, listen. Right, I think we did it.
Are we done?
Yes, does everyone feel better?
Whoa.
I don't think therapy works.
I got a lot of
Well,
problems with you people.
Well, I've got problems with you. What was that? You
You
didn't
have
even
problems
try.
with everyone.
Well, you didn't even try if it didn't work. I feel much less villainous. I tried my hardest.
You've never seemed more villainous to me.
I'm perfectly
Now,
not
now.
villainous.
But
No,
Giddy,
no.
you yelled at him already, the fact that it wasn't productive.
It's true. However, I think it's important that Precordium over here brought us all together. And we did an exercise together. We had some laughs along the way, had some good times. And isn't that what really a crew is all about?
Yeah.
Going for the same goal. I can take this sock off my hand now.
Keep
Yeah,
the sock
no,
on.
Yes, we were all aiming for the same goal, and Precordium, thank you for putting this little exercise together.
Yeah. I really appreciate you helping me with my pride problem. I feel a whole lot less prideful now.
See, there we go.
And my master plan came to fruition.
Master plan.
Celestian is the bad guy. He didn't show up to my little game, so I'm the better person. And he'll get in trouble with Captain Gideon.
He might have just been asleep. I didn't really knock on the door too hard.
He's a heavy sleeper.
He wasn't asleep, he ignored it.
Pray,
What?
did you even send Celestian an invite?
Of course I sent Celestine an invite. He didn't show up. He's spiteful.
Why don't you look me in the eyes and tell me that?
I sent I sent Celestian an invitation to
Somewhere else?
the top of the ship.
Ah. Pray. You can't lie to people.
I can do whatever I want! And Prey runs out of the room. And I think that's a good place to end the session.
I'm glad we all learned something today. We all grew.
We all
I don't know
learned
that
something today.
Precordium did at all. I was pretty sure that there's no growth there at all.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of the cat.
Exactly.
Yeah, he just got more villainous.
I mean, that's all I do.
We have
It's how I
crushed Epta's ego down into just the small, just mash it down in there, just squeeze it all down to nothing.
But for those who are interested, we played a variation of the one-page RPG called Reverse Beastmaster by Grant Howitt, in which players are cursed into doing exactly as the zoo animals tell them to escape the zoo. However, we used it as a little bit of a therapy sock puppet session instead.
Did you pick this beast thing for a reason? I don't know. Maybe it was something that came to heart there.
Yeah, I just
you know?
prefer it when we play beast races, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure I understood.
Yeah, for those outside the joke, it's a furry thing. So
Yeah.
However, I would highly recommend you check out Grant Howitt's work. He produces a lot of these RPGs for free. Also, he has a Patreon, so support him if you have the spare cash, because he very much so deserves it. There are all kinds of fun RPGs on there for you to play on the night with your friends when your DM doesn't show up to run a session.
Yeah,
I mean, he's just been quiet. He's right here.
I mean, he did show up, but, you know, he's just had this daft look on his face the entire night, and I don't know if he's...
Well, it isn't like, you know, time in Australia, like, reverse, like, since it's, like, night now, it's, like, day over there.
John, he doesn't live
He's
in
not
Australia.
Australian.
Yes, he is.
I think you've got that upside down.
If he went to Australia, he would actually be in the future. So, you know.
Yeah.
He
So he would have been early to session. But hopefully we will have Rob back for the regularly scheduled program next week.
Now, is this stuff
also,
canon
huge shout
now?
out to
I don't.
Yeah, this is canon.
Did
This
we
happened.
really crash at the Zigo?
Yes.
Your cookbook is gone, dude.
No. You get back. It was inside of the game.
Nope.
You lost.
Oh, no, I think it's canon now.
No.
Your mask is gone, bro.
No, but
Oh wait,
That
no,
means
I
you
gotta
got-
get my goggles.
No,
I gotta
it's
get my
still-
goggles.
Who?
it's still
What goggles?
physically there. It's just
I
that
know,
in
I
your
think
mind
I-
palace you didn't have it anymore.
I've never seen those goggles, Gideon. I don't know what you're talking about.
You never had goggles.
You can't take
You're not
away
getting
my
your
villain
super.
mask.
You're not getting your super cleaver then.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
I need him to invent.
Well,
But yo, super quick, huge shout out to everyone that joined us from the raid because at one point we had quite a few viewers.
yeah. Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
That's
coming
amazing.
along for a little magical mystery ride in the mind of Praecordium. But if you want something a bit more D&D related, we will be back to D&D next week with Rob running.
Yeah. Thank you for watching us squish a cat's head.
Who threw the raid at us so we can shout him out? Lord Gosumba. Everybody, Lord Gosumba, you're a legend. Just an
He's a
absolute
Thank
OG.
you.
And whoever we know, the anonymous gifter who sticks things out there and does that, thank you for gifting out some subs to some folks. Greatly appreciate that as we continue to hopefully build. And next week, you guys will have more Spelljammer-like activities,
Yes.
right? And some things. So,
And
and a lot to pick up.
I have successfully ruined the relationship of all of the characters and all of the players. So we're back to, hating each other as normal.
Yeah, but Rob will be back next week, and we all just hate him. So instead, that
Well,
all just
yeah, we
shifts
can
to
work
Rob.
together, to
You're right. Our DM is terrible.
awful.
He won't stop talking about Vegemite.
You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.
That dead horse is not going to get up and
It's
run,
like-
John, no matter how hard you beat it. All right.
It's like
It's good, Rob.
it's like the rule of threes. He finally hit that high mark, and you leave it at that, John. Just leave it at the third failed Australian joke.
Oh man, that's we'll have to check out the Greyhawk talk show. I have been a long time that they put on here for Lord. I will be checking that out because it's been a long time since I've seen Greyhawk. Pretty cool environment as well. So
That's fun.
yeah, absolutely. I'll be tuning in. So
Yeah.
well, I guess until next time,
Yeah.
I'm-
Cool.
you guys all have a good night.
All right. Signing off.
See y'all next time.
Yeah.